Welcome to Win Academy. If you want to feel the new fragrance of education, then let's join the Win Academy YouTube channel by subscribing it. In this video, we will see the daily current affairs for the date of February 2nd, 2022. Let's start the class. According to the Economic Survey 2021 and 2022, India will witness what percentage of GDP growth in the current financial year? Okay, the current financial year 2022 and 2023 will start from April 1st, and every year, remember, on February 1st, Union Budget will be presented by the Finance Minister in the Parliament. Before the day of February 1st, that is on 31st of January every year, Economic Survey will be presented by the same Finance Minister before presenting the budget in the next day. In this Economic Survey, our Finance Minister has estimated that India will grow at the percentage of 8 to 8.5% in the current financial year, that is from 2022 to 2023. This is the estimated growth of India's GDP, that from 8 to 8.5%. Remember that. And as we all know, on February 1st, our Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharamanji has presented the budget in the Parliament. Indian Coast Guard celebrated the Rising Day on which day? Indian Coast Guard is the defense services of the India which safeguard the coastal line of India. And for example, this is the Indian outline map, that is the coastal line. All this coastal line will be safeguarded by the Indian Coast Guard only, by their offshore patrol vehicles and the ships. And Indian Coast Guard was established on February 1st, 1977, which means on February 1st, 2022, Indian Coast Guard is celebrating 46th Rising Day. Here Rising Day means Foundation Day. Indian Coast Guard is celebrating 46th Rising Day on February 1st, 2022, and on February 1st, 1977, Indian Coast Guard was established. And remember, right now the Director General of Indian Coast Guard is Virendra Singh Patania. Mr. Virendra Singh Patania is the present Indian Coast Guard Chief. Next, in 2022 and 23 budget, central government has allocated how much crore rupees for the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme? This is a flagship rural employment scheme. First of all, what does this scheme will provide for the betterment of rural employment? Let us see here. As we all know that rural India is the backbone of our Indian economy. In the rural India, this scheme will provide minimum 100 days of rural employment by providing unskilled labor work for all the adults who will come voluntarily. This is the main motto of Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. Okay, this scheme was launched on way back in February 2nd, 2006 by Manmohan Singh in Andhra Pradesh, and later on it has been extended all over the India to provide rural employment for all the adults who will come voluntarily, which means each and every family in the rural India will have to get minimum 100 days of the employment for every adult in the household. This is one of the successful scheme which provides the employment guarantee for all the rural employment households. And in the present 2022 and 2023 budget, the allocation for this Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme is 73,000. Remember, 73,000 crores have been allocated for the scheme MGNREGS in the current budget of 2022 and 2023. This is less than 25.51% of last year, which means the budget allocation for this current financial year has been reduced when compared to last year budget. Remember that. Our Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman ji has announced which new development scheme for Northeast Indian state. While our FM Nirmala Sitharaman ji is presenting the budget in the Parliament on February 1st, she has announced a new scheme for the development of Northeast region of our India, especially for the development of our Northeast Indian states. What is the scheme name? She has announced the scheme name as PM Divine, Pradhana Mantri Development of Northeastern region. This is the new scheme which will be launched for the development of Northeastern Indian states. What will be done in this scheme? See, funds will be allocated for the infrastructure and social development projects. Not only this, by this scheme will enable the livelihood activities for youth and women especially. And in total, 1500 crores have been allocated in the 22 and 23 budget for the implementation of PM Divine scheme, especially for the Northeast Indian states development. And as we all know that we have one separate ministry as well for the development of Northeastern Indian states. What is the ministry? Development of Northeast region. This is a separate ministry for the development of Northeast Indian states, and the current minister for this ministry is G. Kishan Reddy. G. Kishan Reddy is the responsible person for the development of Northeast region ministry. Next, recently which country has launched the world's largest canal lock system? Yes, the world's largest canal lock system has been recently launched in Netherlands, the European country. In this country, what happened? There is one North Sea canal. And on the other side we have the Amsterdam port. Okay, and this two, the North Sea canal and the port of Amsterdam, will be connected now by the world's largest canal lock system. And by this world's largest canal lock system, we can open and we can shut this lock just with a click of a mouse. Just now we can have any click on the mouse, we can operate anything in the system. In the same way, this canal lock system can be operated with just a click with the mouse. And this was recently launched in the country Netherlands, which will connect the North Sea canal and the Amsterdam port. What the facilities will provide by this lock system? By this, it will allow maximum what we call ships. The cargo ships might be reaching the Amsterdam port because of this North Sea canal and the port of Amsterdam. By this canal lock system, the cargo ships will be allowed to reach the port of Amsterdam, and the length and width of this canal lock system is 500 meters length and 70 meters width. And as I told you, Netherlands is an European country. The capital of Netherlands is Amsterdam. Currency is Euro. And the PM is Mark Rutte. And Mark Rutte recently started his fourth term in his office, which means he recently re-elected for the fourth time as the PM of Netherlands. And by the way, this world's largest canal lock system was inaugurated by the King of Dutch. Mr. Willem-Alexander, the King of Dutch, has inaugurated or launched the world's largest canal lock system. Remember that. India and which India and which country has agreed to deepen the cooperation at the UN Security Council? Okay, India and Russia has agreed to increase their relations in the cooperations at the UN Security Council. And remember that UNSC full form is United Nations Security Council. UN Security Council is the one of the six principal organs of United Nations, and UN Security Council is the responsible agency for maintaining international peace and security. In order to maintain the international peace and security in the world, which agency is responsible? UN Security Council. And UN Security Council is having 15 members. Out of these 15 members, 5 members are permanent and 10 members are non-permanent. Which are those 5 permanent members? Okay, USA, China, France, Russia and United Kingdom. All these are the 5 permanent members of UN Security Council, and whereas India is a non-permanent member. Right now, India's non-permanent member tenure started from January 2021 to it will end on December 2022. India will be the non-permanent member of UN Security Council for 2 years starting from January 2021 to December 2022, and this is 8th time India got appointed as the UN Security Council non-permanent member. Okay, remember that. Next, services e-health assistance and teleconsultation initiative services started by which ministry on February 1st? Remember that this is the initiative launched by Ministry of Defense. Ministry of Defense has launched this SEHAT initiative, which means services will be provided through online and teleconsultation, and these services are exclusive for the tri-services personnel, which means the Army, the Navy and the Indian Air Force personnel and their families. Teleconsultation and online facilities will be provided by giving them initiatives like SEHAT and providing online medicine facility and the home delivery of the facility for exclusively for the tri-services personnel and the family members. Okay, and Ministry of Defense have launched a home delivery of medicines for the veterans and the services by the military generals and the army personnel. Okay, the main aim of this SEHAT initiative is to promote the healthcare services for the patients in their home, and those patients should belong from the family of tri-services only. And this initiative was launched by Ministry of Defense, and as we all know, who is the Minister for Defense? Rajnath Singh. Rajnath Singh is the Minister for Defense as of now, and he is a Lok Sabha MP from Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. Next, India's first of its kind project of mixing hydrogen into natural gas system started recently where? Okay, first of all, what is this project is all about? Okay, there is one institute by the name called Central Government Institute GAIL, Gas Authority of India Limited. This Gas Authority of India Limited is the central government agency which provides and process the natural gas in the India, and this Gas Authority of India Limited has started one project which mix hydrogen with natural gas in Indore, Madhya Pradesh, and this is the part of natural gas. This is a part of national natural gas machine. Okay, whenever we mix hydrogen into natural gas, this our natural gas facilities will be improved, and this is the stepping stone of India's journey towards the hydrogen based and carbon neutral future, which is a part of, as I told you, national natural gas mission and a national hydrogen mission. In order to provide the hydrogen as a future fuel, these type of projects definitely will boost up the national hydrogen mission, and this hydrogen plus natural gas system will be supplied to Avantika Gas Limited in Indore, Madhya Pradesh. And remember that Avantika Gas Limited is the joint venture of Gas Authority of India Limited and HPCL. And by the way, Gas Authority of India Limited headquarters is in New Delhi, and whereas the CMD of Gas Authority of India Limited is Mr. Manoj Jain. Mr. Manoj Jain is the CMD of Gas Authority of India Limited, and the answer for this question is Indore, Madhya Pradesh. Next, who took over as the Vice Chief of the Army Staff on February 1st, 2022? Remember, on February 1st, 2022, Lieutenant General Manoj Pandey have took over as the Vice Chief of the Army Staff on February 1st, 2022. And who was there in this position previously? Lieutenant General C.P. Mohanty has retired on 31st of January 2022, and Mr. Lieutenant General Manoj Pandey has took over as the Vice Chief of the Army Staff on February 1st, 2022. And by the way, see the other options: Lieutenant General R.P. Kalita and Lieutenant General Upendra Dwivedi. Lieutenant General Upendra Dwivedi is the right now the Chief of Northern Command, whereas the Lieutenant General R.P. Kalita is the Chief of Eastern Command. Next, Indian cricket team will play its 1000th ODI on 6th February of this year with West Indies in which stadium? Right now, West Indies cricket team is in India to play the matches with Indian cricket team, and the most important thing regarding this one is India will play 1000th ODI in the history of Indian cricket team. We have played so far 999 ODIs. Okay, and the 1000th ODI will be played against West Indies on 6th of February in Narendra Modi Stadium in Motera, Ahmedabad. And remember, India's largest stadium is Narendra Modi Stadium, which is located in Motera, Ahmedabad, Gujarat. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching.